saw Australia's forests held hostage and the people who believe those forests should be protected completely let down.
This week, 3 police officers from Pemberton each spent 13 hours in the forest trying to remove protesters.
A group of anti-logging protesters today warned
The anti-logging campaigners have locked themselves in a car which they've cemented into a road in the Dumback State Forest.
Put your hands up and say, we will!
The fight by conservationists around the world has been long and loud, and protecting our old-growth forests has been at the forefront of their battle. However, those scenes may soon become just archival footage. Hello, I'm Ian Leslie. The social pressure that has been forced to bear on governments to preserve our old-growth forests is finally being heard. Reduction in logging of old-growth forests is occurring right now in order to protect the lungs of the world and preserve the future of our children and the generations to follow. The recognition of global warming caused by harmful greenhouse gas emissions will continue until there is minimum impact to the environment. But don't for one moment think that those scenes are unique to Australia. This is most definitely a global problem. The world demand for high-quality paper is growing, and the increased economic and global literacy developments demand paper and paper products. The solution is plantation-grown timber supply, which provides a viable alternative to old-growth wood chip. Australian Plantation Timber Limited is one of Australia's leading plantation timber managers, and with their vast resources and financial backing, are playing a significant role in this most pressing global issue.
APT commenced establishing plantations in 1992 with around 1,800 hectares. Today, APT manages 37,500 hectares on behalf of grower investors and also holds all of the land necessary for this year's projected plantings. The predominant species used is Tasmanian blue gum, with its wood chip attracting a premium price as a globally traded commodity. Plantation timber plays an important role in providing numerous environmental benefits. They reduce the spread of salinity, wind and water erosion, as well as land degradation, and absorb carbon dioxide from the air, the most damaging greenhouse gas emission. In a bid to address Australia's $2.2 billion net trade deficit in paper and paper products, federal, state and territory governments launched the 2020 Vision Statement. This policy paper, released in 1997, set a target of trebling Australia's plantation resources to 3 million hectares by the year 2020 and seeks to provide a stable environment for investment in plantation timber projects.
We have to stop borrowing $2 billion a year from the rest of the world, or overpressuring our forests or foreign country forests by establishing our own resource. And we are very pleased with the flow of money from the cities, which this arrangement attracts, into rural areas to allow farmers, in some cases, to exit their farming properties with dignity, for others to participate in it through leaseback and actual farm forestry. There are so many good prospects.
Demand from the Asian region for wood and forestry industry products has consistently remained in excess of supply since 1980. By the year 2010, total wood demand in Asia is predicted to exceed supply by 51 million cubic metres per annum. Australia, one of the world's largest exporters of hardwood chips into the Asia-Pacific region, providing almost 30% of the 11.7 million tonne delivered to that area in 1999. However, the alarming factor in these figures is that of the current export supply, approximately 90% are derived from native forests and just 10% from plantation forests. With continued reduction of old growth and native logging, professionally managed hardwood timber lots are poised to take advantage of these demand issues. The government is determined to uphold the commitment in the 2020 Vision Statement, providing 100% tax deductibility for investment in properly endorsed plantation forest projects.
But it also is, of course, another form of encouraging people to provide their own superannuation. I mean, the typical investor in this arrangement is someone who's just got the kids out of university, is well and on a high salary, because that's what normally happens as you get a bit older. They therefore have a high tax problem. They are able to invest in these products reduce their tax now and of course pay tax later when they are possibly in retirement and they have lower income tax rates. Now, I recognise that and think it is quite a legitimate way because we are having people making a positive investment in the nation.
Federal Minister for Forestry and Conservation, Wilson Tuckey, and confirmation that the government is committed to providing taxation benefits for investors in properly endorsed plantation timber lots. Well, so far we've discovered that old-growth forest logging is diminishing and that plantation-grown timber is the alternative for the future. This is not just for the sake of delivering our national quota of wood chips to the export market, but also because it is an environmentally sustainable resource. APT is a long-established and professional company in the business of plantation timber management, and as you're about to discover, they have a solid track record of managing valuable investments.
With net tangible assets in excess of $200 million and a total land bank of around 100,000 hectares, APT is one of the largest managers of forestry investment in Australia. A vertically integrated company with associated entities that include its own seedling nursery, timber treatment business and finance company. APT is also a joint venture partner in a chip mill at the new Visy Industries pulp mill in Tumut, New South Wales. APT has proven to be a consistently strong performer since its incorporation in 1992. Listed on the Australian Stock Exchange in April 2000 and now an ASX 200 index company, over the past 10 years, APT has successfully promoted and managed 10 plantation projects, raising more than $210 million in funds. An extract of their top 30 shareholders sees institutions such as Chase Manhattan, BT, Perpetual and Westpac, with Mercantile Mutual, now ING, recently increasing their stake to a greater than 5% shareholding. In the year 2000 financial year, APT was an exemplary performer. Operating revenue was up an impressive 142% to $109 million, which established the platform for profit after tax to rise by more than 400% to $33.8 million.
Impressive figures from an Australian success story that has consistently outperformed expectations for a number of consecutive years. And just like the bottom line of APT's annual report, the investment return and taxation benefits when you become a plantation timber investor are very attractive. Here's how you can be part of the APT success story.
You are able to purchase plantation timber lots, which consists of approximately 1 hectare of eucalypt hardwood trees that are grown and professionally managed for you by APT for around 11 years. Each timber lot is priced at $5,750 plus GST, and the ATO product ruling 2001-10 confirms 100% tax deductibility of the investment in the financial year that subscriptions are made. Other than nominal annual insurance, there are no ongoing fees when you invest in an APT timber lot. APT can also provide 100% finance to approved applicants, and of course, the interest component is tax deductible as well. In addition, for each timber lot subscribed to, you or your nominee are entitled to purchase $2,100 worth of APT Limited shares at a 15% discount to the ASX weighted average trading price in the month your application is accepted. At the end of the growth period, APT will arrange the sale of the end produce, with marketing fees and rental of the land deferred until harvest time.
The benefits of plantation timber lots obviously provide enormous scope for opportunity. By investing in APT Limited and APT timber lots, not only will you be a part of a stable and profitable Australian company offering attractive after-tax returns, but you'll also be doing your part for the environment. APT has been a proven performer, providing expert forestry management and consistently exceeding financial expectations. I'm Ian Leslie, and APT Limited is growth under management.